I think one word that really describes this school and me as well as my classmates would be innovative.
My name is Lauren O'Connor. I am a junior at the University of North Carolina, and my major is comparative literature, and I minor in English and creative writing.
I'm Chloe Green. I am a freshman at UNC Chapel Hill, and my major is business with a sustainability minor.
My name is Aja Bailey. I am a current sophomore at UNC Chapel Hill, and I am a communications, media studies, and dramatic art double major.
My name is Dyson Ford. I currently attend UNC Chapel Hill. I'm a sophomore studying dramatic art and vocal performance.
I'm Alex Swanson. I'm a senior at Western Carolina University. I actually graduate next semester, and I'm studying business management.
I'm Amelia, and I am a student at Princeton University. I'm a sophomore, hoping to major in physical anthropology.
I'm Anthony Lovern. I graduated from here in 2012 and then went to Western Carolina University, where I just graduated with a Bachelor of Science in Biology.
My name is Darius Zia, and right now I go to UNC Greensboro, and my major is kinesiology.
I'm Jordan Canterbury. I go to Appalachian State University, and I'm a high school math education major.
My name is Eric Martin, and I go to UNC Greensboro, and my major is political science and a concentration in pre-law and a minor in sociology.
So I'm Gabby Ferguson. I'm attending NC State. I plan to major in computer engineering and double major in electrical engineering.
I think that early college was a good candidate and did deserve the Blue Ribbon Award for a couple reasons. One being that it's a school that successfully takes in a student from a broad range of situations, be it academic or where they live or how they live, and gives them all a sort of equal opportunity and playing field to get a two-year college degree and to learn how to learn in a different way than a traditional school offers, so maybe more group work or more presentation work, which is really valuable, especially for students who might not have had the same opportunities had they chosen a different route.
I remember very early on from early college we learned how to work in groups, and it's something you really don't get in regular high schools. It's very much a one person, one assignment kind of class.
We had a math project when we had to build this math game that other students could play in our class, and I had a huge disagreement or variance of opinion with one of the students in my group, and I was trying to handle it, and one of my group workers, a guy named Michael, he was really good about it and managed to help us both come to a sort of agreement. And just that experience and seeing that there are ways to handle these situations that can end up well for everyone involved is sort of one experience that helped me be a better person when I'm working with others, and more considerate or diplomatic with how I handle things. So that is good, and that's something that early college really helped me with.
But I remember we had this assignment that we had to do claymation our very first year of high school, and I remember working with people that I really didn't normally hang out with, but we kind of utilized our skills as best as we could as individuals, and we worked together, and we did a very extensive project that neither of us were naturally very creative with, and we worked together and we were able to get the project done. And it's really something that I felt like most people in regular high schools don't really get the option to do. They may have some group projects, but it's not in a way that you have to learn how to work together with any person and learn how to utilize your skills best for any type of situation. I really feel like that's something that makes the early college really special.
have this one vivid memory from my freshman year. And every year we're invited up to the college for Fall Festival, and we kind of get integrated with everybody, and we have lunch, and we get to see like the college life, but also we're still with our high school peers, so it's a good experience. And my first year, they had an air band competition, and we were allowed to participate. And it was really fun, and I got together with a mishmash of people. Not necessarily my friends, it was just whoever wanted to participate, and we did a version of I Love Rock and Roll in air band, and we won. We got a prize, and it was just like the first experience where we had an opportunity to really be ourselves and show everyone at the college and at the high school who we were and how we wanted to be presented, and it was a great time. And then ever since then, I never felt bad about participating for anything in the college. I ended up working at the college as a tutor towards the end, and it was just great integration, and now I feel like I can do whatever I want to as a student.
I think this is a wonderful school because it was a perfect small environment for me to feel comfortable learning. Make friends. I felt like it was a place where for the first time in my life I could really come out of my shell and be myself and be accepted for who I was.
I really enjoy it at UNCG, but the reason I think I enjoy it at UNCG is because of what this school has taught me and the different methods of doing stuff. Academically and also in life. I think the school did really good in trying to help you prepare for college and know what to be expected there, and also as well as life. I know that was really important for me here. There was a really good connection and experience with my teachers, and as well as staff and faculty that they motivated you, they wanted you to do above and beyond what I thought I could do. And that really helps you out in college and life where you think you can't do something or you can only do it in a certain way, but there's always another way to do it, and there's always better ways to do it, and you should always have a higher expectation for yourself. So that's very important to me. This is why I think the school is great in focusing and teaching kids that they should have higher expectations of themselves and they can do above and beyond what they think they can do.
This school is so important to me because the education aside, I think it's a fantastic education. They prepare you for college. You're pushed so much, and it's not just this is the information, now regurgitate it. It's how do you learn? How do you find this information? And it allows the information to really stick with you, as opposed to lecture, repeat.
I know a big step for me was getting to college, but another big step is actually staying there. That's what I also think the school did great as well. Just different skills that normal kids that went to other traditional high schools probably don't have. And we do because of how excellent the school has focused on that. So,
one of my favorite things about CECHS is the relationship I had with the staff and how much staff really cared about me. Specifically, one teacher, Mrs. Bullock, hosted or worked with the exchange students coming from Spain a couple summers, and she really got me involved, and my family became a host family, and I really got to know Miss Bullock through the summers and built up a wonderful relationship with her. Came back to school the next year and really cared a lot about learning Spanish, and that really made me care a lot about languages in general, and I took that back with me when I graduated from this school and went to UNC. It really focused in like what I wanted to study, and helped me to realize like what I wanted to do with my life. So thanks, Miss Bullock.
But I have a very specific story about biology class with Miss Green, and I think I was sitting in that chair right there when this happened. And this is just like a perfect example of like the teachers at this school making it so much more, the information so much more interesting than what it is. I mean, I found biology kind of boring for me personally, and this moment is one of the moments that has stuck out in my mind. And I think I had biology maybe 5 years ago. So, I mean, it's been a long time, so here it is. Miss Green talking about mitosis in cells. Mitosis, mitosis, all the cells' noses!
CECHS is an amazing place. Whenever I went here just a few years ago, I never really understood the relationship that I had with my professors and my teachers until I left and realized what it was like at a university.
What's so special about CECHS would probably be the teacher-student relationships. You can always call on your teacher. They want to do everything they can to support you in your school, to make sure you succeed. And even after you graduate from here, when you're at your university, you can still get in touch with them to talk to them about schoolwork, to talk about how school's going, to talk about just life in general, which to me is very important. Even teachers who don't teach at CECHS anymore are still invested in the school. I know when I graduated, I saw teachers I had in 9th grade or in junior year that showed up for our graduation. So it's pretty obvious that teacher relationships are pretty strong.
Something that really kind of generalizes the environment for me and what makes this school so special is that everyone really cares for everyone here. A lot of schools, they say we're a family, but we actually embody a family here at this school. Whenever I was in 9th grade, I came into this school very, very shy and really in my shell. And one thing that was really odd about me is that if I didn't have a jacket with me, I wasn't going to make it through the day feeling comfortable. And one particular day I forgot my jacket, and we were going on a field trip to UNC Asheville, and I was really nearly having a panic attack. And 2 teachers brought me into Miss Dowdy's office where the 3 of us could have a private conversation together, and they didn't just tell me, it'll be okay, you'll be okay. They made me feel like I didn't need a jacket to be comfortable. They made me feel like I was a loved person at this school. They really made me feel like they weren't just my parents trying to make me feel better, they were my friends saying that, you know, I love you and I want you to feel better. And I think that was really the first time that I realized, wow, you know, these teachers aren't just teachers who want you to do work and that's it. They really want you to feel good about yourself and know that you can succeed. The next year, whenever I was in 10th grade, something that's always really stuck with me is that one day this girl, her dad was in a really, really bad car accident, I think, and ended up in the hospital, and sadly a lot of people weren't really sure whether or not he was going to make it. He did, but whenever the girl was at school, she got the call, and immediately everyone kind of stopped what they were doing and rallied around her, and we even had a giant prayer circle in the room for her. Everyone got together and held hands and prayed for her to be okay and her dad to be okay, and I mean, people were crying, people were giving her hugs. I mean, it was just really, really powerful and emotional, and I think that really just proves what kind of environment you can make in a year.
One afternoon, I posted something kind of depressing on Facebook, and really, I was just doing what all high schoolers were doing and wanting attention, but that afternoon after Spanish, one of my teachers pulled me aside and brought me back here to the storage closet, so it wasn't in front of the rest of the class, and she's just like, Dyson, what's going on? Like, what's going on in your life? Talk to me. And that has stuck with me ever since that day, because you can tell by looking at numbers on a page that CECHS is a great school. You can tell that our test scores are great, we have a great graduation rate. You can tell all that from paper. But what you cannot tell from a bunch of numbers on a piece of paper is what type of relationships teachers have with their students. And it's a special connection that I've never felt at any other school that I've ever been in. The teachers genuinely care about the students and about the students' lives and what's going on in their lives, and if something's going on, the teachers want to be there and they want to know and they want to help. And I think that that's what makes CCHS a great place.
So to see that at a school environment, it's not really, that doesn't happen in the other traditional high schools where you can really depend on your teachers and be there to help you when you really need it. And here they actually do that, which honestly is a blessing, because some students here, they needed it. We needed it in times that were hard, times that were hard in our personal lives. I know that I needed it at one point. I didn't need to tell anybody what happened to me, and they were there just for moral support, and that to me I'm thankful for.
But the staff at this school are by far, I think, the best staff anywhere. When you always have that list if something happens at 3 o'clock in the morning and you really need someone's help, and you have that list of people that you can go through. On that list are at least 3 or 4 staff members from this school for me. And they care so much about their students, not only their academic success, but their success in life and their happiness and really what's going on in your life. And at times when you're a high schooler and you're like a whiny teenager, it's kind of annoying at times, but you know that no matter what, you are loved and someone cares about you. And that's really what's important about this school.
I think this school, the key factor of success is the care. Unlike most other schools, unlike pretty much anywhere else in life, the people here truly care. They care about our well-being. They care about what's going on in our life. They care that we do well. And I think that level of care shows not just in their interactions with us, but also in the way they teach. Because instead of just teaching a curriculum or just teaching this set of goals, they teach for us to learn, for us to better ourselves, so that whenever we get out of here, we can do well. We can grow and be the people that, even if we can't see it ourselves, they can. They can see the grown men and women that we are going to be, the contributions to society that we will be able to show, and they can really help us bring that forward. And so I think it really all stems from them truly caring and truly loving us. I came here the other day and it was like I never left. I was able to hug all my old teachers, and even the ones that aren't here anymore, the ones that have moved on to other things, I know that they still care about me. And so I truly think that the care and love of this school is what lays the foundation for greatness beyond.
They're showing us to be ready for life, ready for career, ready for college. I said it in a different order, but that's okay.